tuổi. Con 5 tuổi con trình diễn, lúc con 5 tuổi con mới trình diễn thôi phải không? You just perform now? Okay, good. Okay, and she doesn't have a stage fright at all. I'm telling you. Okay, she's doing very well. Okay, so what about Kendra? Kendra, come up here. I didn't know that each of them would sing a single song. Okay, Kendra? Yes. Right, Kendra, how old are you?
I'm 9 years old.
9 years old. Okay, rồi Kendra có trình diễn cái này từ hồi nào? Since when you start performing?
2 years
2 years
ago.
ago. Wow, that's good. Do you have a stage fright?
Not really.
Not really. Okay, I'm scared. I'm scared of you. Okay, that's good. Okay, what about Christina? Christina, come up here. No, stay here, Kendra. Stay here. Okay, Christina, how old are you? The mic is on.
I'm 10.
10. Okay, how long have you been performing?
Since 8 years old. Since 8 years old.
8 years old. You mean you have 2 years experience? Are you afraid? Are you scared?
A little.
A little, okay. Have you ever performed in front of a lot of people like this?
Yes.
Yes? Okay, so actually this is an easy piece of cake, right?
Yeah.
All right, easy piece of cake. All right, so always you do three number with each other? Okay, that's good. So how many people in your group? I think your group.
chàng trai có hai người yêu nhau. Khóc 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 con ngựa ô ngàn năm hương nhá tan luôn có bài ca tình yêu nữa để anh nói là cho yêu bên nhau mãi mãi nhớ tiếng bó khóc cho yêu bên nhau suốt đời. Đêm phu nhân ngân lên mây bay khói tỏa nhìn hòn đá lăn nghiêng nhìn lên con cá dao nhìn mái trèo dưới bóng cây mùa nồng có con người dừng chân có hai người yêu nhau. Khóc 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 con ngựa ôm ngàn năm luôn nhá tan luôn có ba bài ca tình yêu nữa để anh đón nè cho yêu bên nhau mãi mãi nhớ tiếng bó khóc con ngựa ôm ngàn năm vang mãi tiếng bó khóc chàng trai về nơi đồng xanh ngựa anh đón nè
Know what I mean? Just the two of us. There's nobody else inside. There's nobody else with the feeling good of holding you tight. So listen very carefully. Get closer now and you will see what I mean. Right now, I'd like to invite Dr. Dũng come up here with your speech. Xin quý vị một tràng pháo tay chào đón đến bác sĩ Dũng lên sân khấu.
Hey guys, can you all hear me okay? Yeah? So, for you non-Vietnamese speaker, I didn't understand a single word they sang. My Vietnamese sucks so bad. Thanks so much for coming in the midst of this coronavirus scare. We're all here, and we really appreciate it. We will have a good show for you tonight, a presentation. We're here for a purpose, to really speak about our mission and our ministry for those who are the least of these in society. And so I'm going to give you a little bit of tips later on about coronavirus prevention. Does that sound good? But maybe after the auction, right? Nothing to scare you now. But I just wanted to say thank you for coming. TongueOut was formed, I guess, 6 years now, when I went on a trip with Jerry Huson, who's here of 7-Day Hero, to Vietnam. And since that trip to Vietnam, we have kind of spread our wings. We are, in every year, we're in different countries, including Haiti, Peru, Oaxaca, Mexico, Vietnam, and other countries. But we're here for the least of these, and we want to share that mission with you.
Well, I actually got to miss a little intro there for Dr. Trin here. Anyways, we actually have 5 amazing people that we would like to introduce you tonight. Well, 4. We just got to meet Dr. Trin.
Thưa quý vị, tối nay chúng tôi có đến 5 nhân vật rất quan trọng. Họ là những người đã có sự cống hiến, thời gian, công sức cũng như tài chính cho hội TongueOut. Lòng tận tâm và sự lãnh đạo của họ rất đáng khâm phục và khen ngợi. Xin quý vị.
Well, before I bring out the next speaker, there's actually a person I really want to actually acknowledge. This is another really amazing person. Because when there is usually a great man, there is always another great person next to them as well. She's the rock to TongueOut. So let's give a hand to Jen Trin for sharing Dr. Trin with us.
Trước khi chúng tôi giới thiệu đến nhân vật này thì chúng tôi muốn nói đến một người không kém phần quan trọng. Bởi vì thưa quý vị, người ta có nói có câu là sau lưng một người đàn ông thành đạt thì có một người phụ nữ rất vĩ đại. Quý vị có đồng ý không ạ?
Give a hand, Jen. She's in the back there. She's
Và thưa quý vị, đó là phu nhân của bác sĩ Dũng Trịnh, đó là cô Jen Trịnh đang đứng sau lưng chúng ta đây.
Well, now let me introduce you to our next speaker. He is an amazing, amazing person. He is actually the board advisor for TongueOut. He is actually the director and founder of 7 Day Hero. He is actually, Dr. Houston has actually traveled to over 40 countries and over 30 times to Vietnam. He actually just recently came back from Vietnam, so he's corona-free. Yes, thank you. Thank you very much.
Và sau đây chúng tôi xin kính mời một vị trong ban hội đồng quản trị, đó là bác sĩ Jerry Houston. Ông là người sáng lập ra hội Executive Director of 7 Day Hero. Hội từ thiện này đã cùng cộng tác với TongueOut trong những chuyến từ thiện khắp nơi trên thế giới và trong đó có luôn cả nước Việt Nam của chúng ta.
And he actually just came back and doing over 100 surgeries, you guys. So please give a hand to Dr. Jerry Houston.
Jerry Houston!
So great to be here and see so many people, coronavirus or not, you know. I think it's just a little overblown, okay? If you've been to Costco recently, help me. So glad to be here, so glad to see you guys. We are all about eye surgeries in Vietnam. We've done over 6,000 cataract and glaucoma eye surgeries. For $38, the blind can see. We also work with a leprosy center, and you're seeing some of that right here on the screens. We love lepers, and we love on those guys. That's my youth group is the leprosy center just outside of Saigon. There we are with Dr. Ho and our partner there in the hospital and all the patients. So if you're giving sight to the blind, it can't get any better than that, right? So you can, the giving that you do will go towards some of that. We work with lepers that they didn't volunteer to have leprosy. And they're in a leprosy center. Some of these guys have been there for over since 1975. I have met a couple that have been married over 50 years. They both have leprosy, and they both reside at the leprosy center. And no one comes to see them. So what we have here is we are a ministry of presence. We hug these guys, we love on these guys, we also give them things, and it's just an amazing thing. And I want to introduce you to a guy by the name of Adrian, a graduate student at UCI. He went with us last March when we went to Vietnam, and he and his buddy go, wait, what can we do for these lepers? What can we do to make a difference in their lives? Because he's not a nurse or a doctor, unless things have changed in the last year. Okay. And he's still an engineer. They've come up with a unbelievable thing that can make life easier for a leper.
So I'm grateful that I got the opportunity to go to Vietnam last year in March, and along with UC Irvine's funding, I've been able to bring a project that I've seen the need for, the leprosy treatment patients, and this is one of the prosthetic hands that I've actually been able to bring to life, and we hope to bring a lot of these over in June and bring this project to life.
Thank you, Adrian. It takes an engineer, right? Vietnam would not exist if it weren't for our Vietnam vets. And if you're a Vietnam vet, would you stand up? I want to recognize you guys. Dr. Iggy and I get a chance to go speak to Vietnam vet groups, and I've learned so much. I'm a Vietnam era vet, and he looked at me and went, "No, we're sending you to Europe. There's no way you can do any good there." We have a trip for Vietnam vets. We've done a number of trips with Vietnam vets back to Vietnam in November. And if you are a Vietnam vet and you have any interest whatsoever, I would love to talk to you. I have one of my business cards. I've got a brochure that I can give you the dates, November 29th through December 6th. We're looking at taking about 20 guys. We take some professional personnel with us, and it's life-changing. I've seen guys' lives change in front of my life as we go through Vietnam. God has done amazing things with people. And so if you have some interest in that, guys, I'm in the very back with my wife and some friends. So you can come back and see me at the very back, and I would be happy to talk to you. So what a great event, you guys. There's more food and some great things happening, and certainly better speakers than this one. So thank you.
All right, let's give a hand to Dr. Jerry Newsom. Wow, that was amazing, right? That college kid actually created that prosthetic hand. I don't know what I was doing out of high school college at that time, so.
I was still playing Nintendo when I was.
Oh, were you? I was trying to figure out my life too at that time, so. All right, so our next team leader is also a board advisor on TongueOut. He actually leads the medical team for Peru. He's been on multiple medical mission trips, also including to Vietnam, Haiti, Peru, and Hurricane Harvey in Texas.
Thưa quý vị, vị kế đây cũng là một người trong ban hội đồng quản trị, đó là ông Darren Hathaway. Ông ta cũng là trưởng nhóm TongueOut Medical ở tại Peru. Thêm vào đó, ông Darren cũng đã tham gia rất là nhiều hoạt động của TongueOut tại Việt Nam và luôn cả Haiti.
Let's give a hand to Darren Hathaway.
I got to go on after Jerry. So we're really excited to talk about this trip. We've done a few trips to Peru already. This will be my third. Most of the trips have been jungle, hot, humid. So we've got a new spot. We're going to a kind of a desert coastal climate, Piura. And what's unique about this town is that they had a huge flood in 2017. So people were forced to evacuate all their homes. And with a lot of these style homes, there's no registration. So people come back to their homes, and there's other people living in them. So everyone's getting displaced, and there's kind of fighting to try to figure out where they're going to live. So there's a real need for this area. So we decided to do a scouting trip last year, and we met up with a great church. It's called Powerhouse Church. They're out of Texas. So what we're doing is we're bringing a new group down there. Where are we at? We are on July 18th through the 25th, and we're getting the number of what we can do. We've got about half full already. We're going to try to do some medical. We're going to do a more free wheelchair mission group. We did about 10 to 12 wheelchairs last year. We're also going to try to do fresh water, some sports activities. We're going to try to revitalize some of the more impoverished areas for sporting and kind of fields for soccer. So Powerhouse has been a real big part of that. So we're looking forward to get that rolling. Anything else? As far as anybody interested in going, it's like here. It's clear, clean, super mild. I'd say mild climate, right? So we don't have the humidity this time. It's going to be a great trip. I'm sitting way back in the corner over here. Come by, talk to me if you're interested about the trip. Once again, we are July 18th to 25th. Thanks again for your time.
Let's give a hand to Darren Hathaway, guys. All right, our next beautiful team leader. She's really an amazing person. I actually got to work with her hands-on together. And she's also a nurse currently at Chalk Hospital.
Wow. Xin kính thưa quý vị, nhân vật kế tiếp chúng tôi sẽ giới thiệu cũng là một người trong ban hội đồng quản trị. Đó là cô y tá Jennifer Trương. Cô ta cũng là trưởng nhóm TongueOut Medical ở tại Haiti. Hiện tại cô ta đang làm việc ở Children's Hospital of Orange County. Xin quý vị cho một tràng pháo tay cho cô Jennifer Trương.
Let's give a warm welcome to the lovely Jennifer Tron.
Well, thank you, Rosa. That was quite the introduction. I hope I can live up to it. My name is Jennifer, and I have been going to Haiti with TongueOut since 2015, I believe. That people has become very dear to my heart because I see what a difference we can make in their lives. Traditionally, when we've gone, we've partnered with faith-based organizations there in Haiti who have their boots on the ground and are regularly serving the spiritual and physical needs of the people, especially in the more impoverished towns. We have come alongside them to supplement that with medical care. We traditionally will do what I call a pop-up clinic, or 2 or 3, while we're there, where we just go out to a field, under some mango trees, or into a big building, and we see as many patients as we possibly can. Oftentimes up to 750 in just a 2.5-day trip. Since we've been there, we've had some wonderful opportunities to care for a different piece of the population. So many of you have heard about a little boy that we met because his brother brought him to us, who was HIV positive. We were able to find a shelter for him who specializes in HIV positive children. And I'm so pleased to announce that he is still alive and well. And we continue to support him, and we do visit his shelter and give the whole set of children there that are living in the shelter kind of some primary medical care that they need. In addition to that, God's really placed it on our hearts and in our path to serve and empower the future leaders of Haiti. So we are now going to be starting, in partnership with Santa Monica Taiwanese Presbyterian Church, a scholarship fund for future doctors in Haiti. We know some doctors there who have graduated medical school, and the government has just announced they will not be paid for the residencies or for the internships as they do the last steps of becoming a physician. So we have opened up a scholarship fund for 2 doctors to apply. We will be looking through those applications and determining who has the heart for their people and the greatest need, and we are going to help support them through that journey so that we can build and invest in the future of Haiti for the Haitians, as the Haitians, making them really the heroes. I also want to mention something that we've added in the last couple of years, which has been life-changing to these Haitians, and that is the dental care that we bring to them. Dr. Rosa
donating a trip to Oaxaca, Mexico. So this is going to be for November 7th and through the 8th, November 8th through the 17th. It actually includes the whole trip: airfare, hotels, accommodation, food. So if you are wanting to volunteer, we'll be auctioning that later tonight.
Thưa quý vị, chúng tôi mới vừa biết là ông Louis Jonas vừa donate cho một chuyến đi ở where's that at? Oaxaca ở Mexico, và chuyến đi này là từ tháng 11 ngày 8 cho đến ngày 17 và gồm hết tất cả vé máy bay, chỗ ăn và chỗ ở. Xin kính quý vị. Và chút nữa chúng tôi sẽ có một buổi đấu giá cho cái chuyến đi này. Xin cảm ơn.
So let's give a hand to Luis Jonas, Dave Day, Roberta Hathaway, and Bonnie Lee.
Good evening, everyone. 15 years ago, in a very remote town in Juarez, Mexico, called Kilometer 33, I got the opportunity of meeting Dr. Trin and a medical team, and since then, we have built a word that we use a lot in Oaxaca is sustainability, a very sustainable relationship. And I'm so grateful for this opportunity. 3 years ago, I was sitting at a table with some friends having a Bible study, and one of those friends was Dave Day, the president and founder of Growers First, who about 19 years ago, I went to a trip to Oaxaca, Mexico, and I was totally impressed and moved by the pillars that Growers First have implemented in the impoverished areas in the high regions of Oaxaca. And I'm going to let him talk a little bit about that.
Great, thank you, Louis. Welcome, you guys. It's such a privilege for us to be here and to have a partner like TongueOut. It's amazing. So Growers First has 5 pillars: agriculture, economics, health, education, and faith. And we do long-term generational work with farmers. So we look at not just today, but what the next generation and the next generation needs for long-term sustainability. And we find marketplace access. But it's not just about the commodity, which we also work with tea farmers and agave farmers. It is about this long-term relationship, and the health plays a huge role in it. We started a pastors conference, leadership conference, building into pastors and leaders, 200 of them about 19, 20 years ago. The last 3 years, we have about 6,000 to 8,000 that attend. So it's an amazing opportunity to minister and serve to these remote rural leaders when they come to be blessed and worked on.
One of the things that have impressed me tremendously is that Growers First is not just a one-time-a-year missional organization. We have offices in various parts of the country where we have boots on the ground. And one of the things that we do is, like, we have 3 medical brigades that go into the remote parts and the high regions of Mexico, and they provide services where a lot of these indigenous people have never seen or have heard of a doctor. And so services are desperately needed. Last year, when we partnered with TongueOut, Bonnie had the opportunity of coming with us. Why don't you share what you have experienced and have impacted you?
Yeah, so my name's Bonnie Lay, and I met Dr. Trin because he works at the same hospital that I do. I work at Orange Coast Memorial. I'm a nurse there. And I was introduced to Growers First through Dr. Trin. I was able to go on their trip in November to Oaxaca, and I was the only nurse on the team. And the people in Oaxaca are so generous and kind with the little bit of resources that they have. But what really impressed me was what little access they have to medical care and education. Education is a big thing that's missing there, especially women's health education. They don't know a whole lot about women's health yet. So my hope is to be able to go back there and bring more of you who are doctors and nurses and help support these amazing, generous people who need so much more that we have the ability to give.
Along with us also, Roberta Hathaway came, and why don't you share what has impacted you and your son?
Yes, I also went on the Oaxaca trip in November, and it was an amazing trip. I'm not a doctor, I'm not a nurse, but I was able to just go there and love on the people. I worked the eyeglass clinic, and it was just so cute to see the people when they can finally get a pair of glasses, and they said, "Clarito." It's clear, they can see, and it was just so sweet, and they would just sometimes tear up because they can, they can see. So that was neat. I did it day after day, and then I took my son, he's a 16-year-old, and he did the puppet show for the kids. He worked the kids station, and it was really sweet to see him so involved. And so I just encourage you, if you don't, you're not a doctor, you're not a nurse, you feel like you don't have anything to give, I go everywhere, and I'm just able to love on the people. Sometimes we're just rubbing their backs, rubbing their feet, because the ladies are working all day long trying to feed 6,000 people. So sometimes it's just, being there for them and, asking them how they're doing. So they were really sweet, very thankful people. I encourage you to go on this next trip. It's amazing. Yeah, and Bonnie did an awesome job with one nurse. She's amazing. Thank you.
Thank you, Roberta and Bonnie. For those of you that would be interested in finding out more about the trip, I will be in the back. Again, it will be November 8th to the 15th. Thank you for listening.
Participating with us tonight, and I think this is the night and the time that you guys are waiting for. We are going to have our very exciting auction tonight. Who's ready for the auction tonight? Give me your hands. Let me see your hands up, please. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Kính thưa quý vị, đêm nay chúng tôi, và đêm nay là bây giờ mình đã chờ đợi, nãy giờ rồi là một đêm đấu giá từ thiện. Và xin quý vị hãy mở lòng nhân ái và hãy mở lưng túi tiền của mình để mà chúng ta sẽ có một đêm từ thiện rất là thành công. Xin quý vị hãy cho một tràng pháo thật lớn cho đêm từ thiện sắp bắt đầu. Come on, let me see your hands, ladies and gentlemen.
That means clap your hands.
Thank you.
Wave your wallets and purses, everybody. This is when everybody's going to start getting all happy and giving tonight, you guys. So everybody, let's raise a glass. This is when I want everybody to start drinking. So everybody's drinking?
Come on, everybody.
There we go. Everybody put up glasses up.
Something later, come on.
All right, glasses up.
Here we go.
Let's put a toast for a tongue out. All right, drink up, everybody. Woo! This is how we get the party started, right? Yes, all the numbers start getting blurry. Just put your hands up, okay? Now, there is a little booklet. You guys know there's a program book. Okay, so what you guys are gonna do is when you guys bid, you guys raise it up so we can see, okay? Now, before we start, did you guys notice there was a really beautiful box that was on top of the table? Okay, so please, you guys, go ahead and bring that up onto the table again. All right, this was donated by My Jane. This is actually, yes. Yeah, so My Jane is actually a women's business actually founded for women. It's actually all products curated of CBD products, you guys. So it's actually been tested, it's actually been verified, it's actually been reviewed by many people, and they actually put a beautiful boxes on each table, okay? So the rule is, I want to make sure I get this up here. Okay, so the rule is there's going to be one person on the table to be an auctioneer, okay? So you're a designated auctioneer. What that means is you cannot bid for the product, but you're going to be in charge of the table, okay? Now, I want you guys to do this for the next 3 minutes. It's going to be very fast, okay? So you guys understand this beautiful box is actually worth up to $150 of products in there. There's actually even like a jewelry in there as well. Okay? So go ahead and start designating a person who wants to be the auctioneer. This is a fun game, you guys. Okay? Pick somebody quickly. All right, so the bidding's gonna start at $75. So just increment it if you guys can $10, okay? And then when you guys are done, there's actually gonna be a person that's later gonna come by with card swipers, and they're gonna take your money, all right? I want your money. This is for TongueOut. This is for a great cause. Okay, that's why we're here tonight.
Hãy chuẩn bị những thẻ credit card và những cái check. Còn nếu mà quý vị nào có tiền mặt thì xin hãy mang lên đây cho tôi đi.
Cash is king too, yes. All right, you guys ready?
Here we go.
You guys start. Let's go. We got 3 minutes. Start bidding.
Go, counting right now. Let's do it.
Yes, let's do it.
Quý vị có 3 phút thôi.
Yes,
Chỉ có 3 phút thôi nha quý vị. Thời gian là tiền bạc và tiền bạc cũng là thời gian. Xin quý vị hãy
keep bidding, you guys. Take out. All this money is donated to TongueOut. All the proceeds. There we go. Let's get crazy. Let's know what's in the lights. Yes.
Nếu mà quý vị nào muốn tranh giành thì cứ tiếp tục nha.
12 hairs. That's fine. Totally fine. There we go. Yay. I see you waving the hand.
Đúng rồi. Đồng hồ đang ném xuống cho quý vị. Bây giờ chỉ còn có khoảng chừng 2 phút rồi ha. 2 phút, còn 2 phút. Rồi. Tất cả những donation của quý vị tối nay sẽ thuộc về sở hữu của TongueOut để giúp cho những người kém hạnh phúc hơn chúng ta. Xin cảm ơn rất nhiều.
This is like YouTube. Come on. TikTok this. Come on. TikTok.
That's how we go. We got what? 30 seconds?
30 seconds.
30 seconds. We got 30 seconds. Chỉ còn 30 giây mà thôi.
Yeah. Yeah, each table is a little different box, you guys. So there's about 2-3 versions on the table. You guys all done? I want to hear a yay. Oh, nobody's done? All right, you guys are all done? Okay. All right, awesome, you guys. They're going to be coming around with the swipers to each table, okay? So if you got cash, check, anything. Your son, daughter, whatever. All right.
All right, what's next?
All right.
Okay, tiếp là gì đây?
All right, now, just in case you guys are so giving, you guys want to give so much more, even by buying the auction items. If you guys want to donate money, just go ahead and grab your cell phone out. You can actually text 555-888 and put in TongueOut. You can actually donate right there and then.
Dạ. Quý vị nào mà có lòng nhân ái và muốn đóng góp cho TongueOut thì xin hãy gửi tin nhắn qua số điện thoại 555-888 và xin hãy nhắn tin TongueOut. Xin cảm ơn rất nhiều.
Yes, you guys think about it. Just about if everybody does $10, there's actually about 550 people here tonight.
That's a lot of money.
We could raise
lắm á nha.
5,500, right, Dr. Iggy? Right, that could do a lot.
The more the merrier, right, Iggy?
Exactly. All right, who's ready to start the auction? Whoa, you guys are...
Let me hear it. Come on, who's ready for the auction? That's why I love you guys. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. Let's get this party started.
Yes, we have some amazing items tonight, you guys. So, due to supply and demand, things change, right? You guys think about it. A Rolex watch was worth more. Now, toilet paper. Toilet paper is worth a lot more. So, we are actually going to start. Actually, you guys will get a Rolex for free if you guys bid for the toilet paper. The watch comes for free.
Wow.
Yes.
Thưa quý vị, trong thời loạn lạc Corona thì quý vị nên biết là một cuộn giấy như thế này còn có trị giá hơn là một cái vàng 4 số 9 nữa. Nếu quý vị nào mà mua donate và auction mà mua được cái cuộn giấy này thì các quý vị sẽ được một đồng hồ Rolex free.
So you guys understand the value of a toilet paper, supply and demand, right? It's gonna be worth a lot of money if you're the last one with that roll of toilet paper. All right. So we're starting the bid at $5,000 for this Rolex
Roll of toilet paper. paper for Rolex. Come on,
There
guys.
you go. The
Roll
Rolex.
toilet paper for
Toilet
3
paper.
Rolex.
Yes. So the
Here we go.
Rolex comes for free, you guys. It is a 2004. It is fully polished and service, certificate, warranty, and a lifetime warranty with it, you guys.
Wow.
So it is a gorgeous watch. So who wants to start with $5,000?
$5,000. 5.000 cho một cuộn giấy và có free cái Rolex thưa quý vị.
That's right.
5.000 đồng, 5.000 đồng. Let me see your hands.
5,000. Well, got hands up?
Oh, we got hands up. We got
I
hands
got
up.
a person here.
Oh,
5,000.
hands up over there.
Awesome. All right.
Nice. Wow.
5,500. You get the toilet paper.
55.
6-pack.
5.500,
Woo.
5.500.
Yeah,
5.500.
6-pack, you guys.
6 cuộn giấy và một cái Rolex.
5,500.
Có vị nào không vậy? 5.500 có vị nào không? Giơ tay đi.
Yeah,
Giơ tay,
raise
giơ
your
tay, giơ
hand,
tay.
raise your hand if you want. $5,500. It is full warranty, you guys. Lifetime warranty.
Không có.
Service and polished. Ready to take home for a wonderful gift. Do we need to say sorry? I don't know. Yeah. All right. Anybody? Oh, Natalie. Natalie, you ready? 5,500. 5,500 for Natalie. That's right behind you. Oh, you want to see the watch? Okay, quickly run to her. She's run to her. You already know what toilet paper looks like, honey.
Phải
It's
kiểm
the
soát,
same. It's the
phải
same
kiểm soát đồng hồ
crap.
trước
Same crap.
khi đấu giá.
It's the same.
Cái vị này rất
Same.
là cẩn thận.
Yeah, toilet paper looks alike.
Okay.
You can yes. 5,500.
Wow. All right, Natalie.
My Natalie.
Check it out. Check it out. What do you
It is
think?
Tax deductible, everybody.
That's
Toilet
right.
paper is tax deductible.
Are you happy yet, Natalie?
Yes, Natalie.
Yeah? Oh,
Natalie wants it.
she looks
Mom,
happy.
Mom, this is her birthday gift.
Uh-oh.
Anniversary gift.
Wow.
Any kind of gift.
I'd love to have a roll of toilet paper for my birthday.
Yeah.
Yeah, here we go.
Alright.
Plus a Rolex. Come on. I can do that all day long.
All right, put your hands up, Fong. There you go. Bid for your lovely wife.
Wow.
Yes.
You got
All
it?
right, bidding. 5,500.
Wow,
There we go.
5,500.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
6,000. Who
What a
wants to
lucky
take?
lady.
Who wants to take a roll? $1,000 for one roll of toilet paper. Wow. You're getting 6,000,
Anybody up for
guys.
anybody up for $6,000?
6,000. 6,000. Going once. Going twice. Oh, we got somebody.
Whoa.
Oh, we got a hand.
We got a hand.
Oh, we got a hand. 6,000. Thank you very much, sir.
6,000 for
There
her.
we go. 6,500.
Wow, guys.
Toilet paper.
Toilet paper is
in.
in.
Yes.
Woo-wee.
Yes. Don't worry, we got
6,000.
1 or 2. Yeah, we got lots of good stuff, you guys.
Wow.
Yes. Who wants
6,000?
6,000. We got 6,000
We got
right now.
6,000.
6,500.
Ôi.
Mom. Oh, don't put your hand up. Put your hand up.
Anh đẹp trai
I
đằng
don't
kia.
see you.
Nói nghe Hạnh ơi, anh mà mua cái cuộn giấy toilet paper này là tối nay bảo đảm vợ của anh sẽ yêu anh suốt đời đó, anh bảo đảm luôn á.
Woo. There we go.
She's
Happy
gonna
wife.
love you forever, bro. That's what I'm saying right
Happy
now.
wife, happy life.
Come on, dude. You know how it works.
6,500.
Come on, mom. 6,500. Look at her. Look at her eyes. Natalie, look at him right now in the eyes. Just look at him in the eyes and be
There
like,
we
you know
go.
what? Me love you long time. Come on. Just look at him right now.
All right, it's going
Seriously,
going
though.
right now. 6,000. It's going once. Going twice. Sold to the gentleman for
All right, thank you very much.
$6,000.
Thank you.